Hi guys and girls, it's Russ from RussHowePTI.com. From time to time we like to put supplement reviews and gym product reviews up on our YouTube channel here, and not something that we do very often because rather than just read the ingredients on something, we like to get hands-on and use a product for 2 to 3 months before we share our views on it. Today we're going to look at Grenade 50 Calibre, which is a pre-workout supplement. We're going to share you just what we think of it, share our views on this, good and bad, as always. A guy called Jack asked me to do this a few months back. We've been using this for about 3 months now, so we're just going to share what we think about it. And Jack came into our gym, and I always find it weird when I get recognised off YouTube. You just assume everybody watching your videos is around the world, but they're not. Jack comes into our gym a few months back, and he's got one of our t-shirts on. He's got a Russ Howe PTI logo t-shirt on, and he walks up to the desk and he looks at me, and there was a weird moment there, he was like, hang on a minute, and he looks down at his t-shirt, and then he looks back up at me, and he just goes, oh yeah. It absolutely made my day. From that point on I was going to give this guy any help he wanted. And he said, Russ, I watched your video on Grenade Thermal Detonator a few months back, a fat burner supplement, and he said it really helped them, and could I do a video on 50 Calibre when it's released? So it came out and we started using it since then, and today Jack and anyone else watching, hopefully we're going to help you with just what we've liked and disliked about this particular thing. The one thing we noticed about pre-workout supplements, as I'm sure you've noticed if you've been using the gym for a while, there are thousands of pre-workout supplements coming out every day, and they all say the same damn thing. They all say, this is going to give you your most insane workout ever, this is better than any product before it, and you know what, once you look at the ingredients on things, you'll realise a lot of them are the same, but because of all the hype, people don't know which one's best, this one or that one, and they keep jumping and not getting results from any of them. I'm just going to go get the Grenade over here. If you haven't seen this before, I'm sure you'll like the packaging. One thing people loved about the fat burner supplement these guys did, it came in a grenade, the tub was a grenade itself. And this one is some kind of ammo box. It's like something you'd see on, I guess, Call of Duty or something like that. You open it up and you've just got a normal sack of powder, but yeah, these guys go all out with the packaging on this, isn't it? If they ever do like a big protein supplement, I don't know, it's going to arrive in like a tank or something, isn't it? I'll not be able to do a review, it'll be too big. But yeah, now that we've got this tub in our hands, I might as well show you guys the ingredients on here. Everything in here is fine for a pre-workout supplement. There's nothing missing from the ingredient list here, I would say, for a good pre-workout intensifier. There's a few surprises which pop up a lot in this, but will make sense given that the last supplement was a fat burner. Now, the stuff which they don't really mention too much on the tub, it's all about pre-workout devastator, all that sort of stuff. They don't really mention this does also have some good fat burning side effects as well. So we're going to go through the ingredients here. I mean, you've got all the bases are covered, you've got a good selection of amino acids in here. There's even creatine monohydrate in here. It's not very much, but it is in here. It's about 1.5 grams per serving that you're taking. When we get down to it as well, here we've got a few ingredients which are going to sound familiar if you used their fat burner supplements, such as green tea extract, bitter orange peel. Not as much as there was in the fat burner for obvious reasons, but they are still in here. This will still help you burn fat if you use this quite regularly. And the one thing I want to draw attention to as well is the caffeine content in this. A few people mentioned with the thermal detonator, they found that the caffeine, they either loved it, became almost hooked on that energy kick, that they found it difficult to stop when their grenade ran out, or it was the other way entirely. They hated it, they couldn't handle it, it gave them headaches, it was too much caffeine. This has got even more in, okay? So if you've used that and you've got an idea how you dealt with that, that'll help you decide whether or not you want to give this a try. This has got about 0.5 gram more per serving. Yeah, 0.5 gram more per serving than the old grade fat burner supplement. So be prepared, alright? This literally nearly took my head off the first time I used it. I just wasn't expecting it. Don't use this if you have like a late night workout. You'll not be able to sleep. I've done that. You make that mistake once, everyone's allowed one. After 7 o'clock, you won't get to sleep if you took this after 7 p.m. But yeah, it's a pretty good supplement. It's covered all the bases of a good pre-workout supplement. The caffeine in particular is going to really kick up your intensity. Is it going to make or break your workout? No. No pre-workout's going to, but of course they're all going to claim to. You know, they're going to claim to take this and it'll increase your results by 500% or 900%. I don't know where they get the percentages from sometimes. You can still get a good workout without any pre-workout supplements, you know. But if you want to take one, this is a good one. It'll do its job just like the fat burner did. Jack was saying, you know, what was my favourite pre-workout of all time? My favourite is probably H Blocker by Isatori. Personal favourite. I loved that from the second I started using it. It just worked for me. A few of the guys at the gym as well will second that. It's just one which it's proven. It's quite old now. I think it's about 5-6 years old. Still gets the job done though. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, this is up there with that. This is probably top 5 in terms of pre-workouts. But when I'm buying a pre-workout, I tend to stick with Isatori, who make H Blocker. They've got 2 or 3 which are really good for pre-workouts. It seems to be their specialty, so I always go to those guys. As far as Grenade 50 Calibre goes, I'll probably use this again. You know, I enjoyed it. I want to discuss the side effects before we move on to other videos, on training tips and stuff. With the last video, the fat burner video, we mentioned that you could get like headaches because of the caffeine. This is no different. You know, it's a lot of caffeine. If you find yourself getting headaches, it's normal. It's one of the regular side effects of taking a supplement with tons of caffeine in. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Again, going back to the fat burner, if you weren't drinking enough fluids, you get like a heartburn sensation. This can cause the similar type of effects again. You get like heartburn, or your stomach might feel a bit uneasy. You get that pins and needles feeling that you get from a lot of pre-workout intensifiers. It's nothing to worry about, but just basically drink more water. A lot of people drink water during the workout, but then at no other time during the day. So if you take, especially if you're taking stuff like creatine as well, you've got to be drinking more water, and it'll eliminate most of those for you on the spot. And that's it. You know, I'm happy with that. That's a pretty good supplement. Oh, one thing I want to mention, it says on here, 50 servings. I think that I was a bit misled by that, you know, because what it means is 50 half servings. If you're taking the full serving size, which is 1 scoop, you only get about 25, 26, but if you're taking the half serving, which is what you should start with, then you get 50. Okay, so I don't know why they've wrote that on there. It seems to me a little bit wrong, but yeah, if you're going to use the full serving, it probably lasts you a little bit less than a month. Anyway, I'm going to cut this video short. Go to the park with my son. Got a day off work finally, so I'm going to go enjoy that in the sun. I hope it doesn't rain. You can catch me on Facebook if you want to ask me any questions about this or anything else gym related. Just go search Russ Howe PTI on Facebook and click like, and just, you know, share the video and help other people. That's what we do it for. Thanks a lot. Hope it helped you. Bye bye.